Hey there everyone, this is Jeffrey with Killaskila Gaming, and welcome back to The Evil Within. Previously, we completed all I wanted to for the main story, and we are going to start the first of two DLCs, where we get to learn a bit more about Kidman and what was going on at the same time of the same story from her perspective, and tie up some loose ends in the story. There are 2 chapters per DLC, and we are starting off with the assignment, so let's get into it.
Do you stand with Mobius?
I do. I made my choice.
Alright. It looks like we are in a familiar place. Chapter 1, An Oath. This would be...
I wasn't alone. Where is everybody?
Yeah. This would be the same place where we were at the very beginning of the game after the ambulance crashed. Sounds like Leslie.
Sorry, detectives. Gives it a creeps up.
And of course, that was
I've got to get out of here.
Connolly from the beginning as well, the one who drove us away from the hospital. We want to go this way, actually. Fork in the road already. So, there are some collectibles in this. I'm going to do my best to find them all. I haven't played this as much as the first game, though, so... And of course, you already, if you're watching this in order, you already know that I struggled with some of them along the way, so we'll do our best. KCPD criminal record, charge information, case number 4576564, G7, description, record expunged, juvenile offense. And I think this is kind of like the personal documents from the main story. So it looks like there's several documents expunged off a juvenile record. Let's see. Do any of them have anything on them other than juvenile offense? So this case then, criminal trespass, destruction of property, Is that this? I don't think that's the same document number, is it? No, it looks like they're changing. Grand theft, receipt of stolen goods. Vagrancy, underage consumption of alcohol, shoplifting, resisting arrest, burglary, possession of controlled substance with intent to sell, robbery with use of firearm, assault, grand theft, criminal evasion, resisting arrest, assault on an officer. Kimmin. Come on. Sounds like she's had a tough past. I don't think most people resort to things like that unless they... I don't think most people resort to that for a thrill. At least I hope not. Some of those were pretty serious offenses.
Not like blood.
There's no going back!
Blood backup. Hey, where's Joseph?
Everyone!
Looks like Leslie.
Settle down, Leslie.
Leslie.
Leslie. Leslie Withers.
I'm sorry?
Kid, I need you focused. I need your attention. This is a serious matter. Everything we do is a serious matter.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
I'd like to think so, but conviction must be proven with action. As I was saying, your target is Leslie Withers. He's a patient at Beacon Mental Hospital. But he's something more. Simply put, we need him to run our STEM system. Without this asset, our research will mean nothing.
I don't understand. We own Beacon. Why not just take him?
Our relationship with his advisor, Marcelo Jimenez, has become rather strained. The boy is a leverage piece. Jimenez plans to activate a STEM prototype at Beacon without our permission. Obviously, that's unsuitable. Have no illusions. It will be dangerous. Come, take a walk. The nurses are waiting.
Hey there. Cats always do this kind of thing to me.
Hey there. Where did you come from?
I've I have some extreme allergies to them. So I think I don't know if you get anything for New Game Plus on this. So I was just gonna start a new save on this. All right. So this is really kind of cool, if you ask me. And the people are all faceless. So Sebastian said something on the lines of, it's like Kidman's studying us, not trying to learn from us. Way back in the notes, if you go back to the main story. And of course, as the story goes on, she starts making little comments here or there that imply she's working with somebody, and eventually she comes right out and says, I have my orders. And of course, she's not, clearly not working with us in the sense of being called to a scene. She was expecting what was there. At least some of it.
If Jimenez activates the system, you'll be pulled in. Hopefully he doesn't. But as a precaution, we've prepared an infusion to prevent contamination.
Like a vaccine? To protect me?
More accurately, to hide you. We develop STEM, but there is a ghost in the system. Something we call Ruvik. It means to keep us out. This infusion should protect you to some extent.
Of course, she used the same word, contaminated, with Sebastian.
Why send me alone?
You won't be alone. You'll be with your team from KPD. You'll get a call on the radio reporting an incident at Beacon. Everything will be arranged. But there are consequences of little value. In regards to your mission, they're expendable.
And whoever these people are, they own the hospital.
Come, sit down. We must have that boy. He will enable us to change everything.
I'll come back with him.
I needn't remind you the consequences for failure. Loyalty is a sensitive subject for us. Trust is such a valued commodity in today's world. So once again, I ask you, do you stand with Mobius?
I do. I made my choice.
Now you must back up your words with actions. Do not waver. Now I'm going to count down.
Big needle.
And when I'm finished, I'll ask you a series of questions. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now I'd like to ask you some questions.
Ooh, that's cool.
Have you ever felt abandoned by the ones you trusted?
Obviously, this is delivering backstory, but I always question, is this actually a part of... Like, is this what she, like, legitimately experienced while she was in STEM right after running into Leslie? Or is this a perfect capture of events before? I think it's actually what she's experiencing in STEM. Ooh. Oh, I see you. I see.
Hey! Anyone?
So if you were following along with my main playthrough, I made comments at a couple of points that I had 3 kind of main enemy designs that were my favorite. I said my second was Laura. And I said my third was the Keeper. You just got a glimpse at my first and foremost favorite creature design.
What's going on? Where did everyone go?
Sounded a little squishy. So Ruvik can't track us, I'm guessing, because he said hide. Ooh, the drape cover there kind of spooked me for a second. You'll probably notice already that we're weaponless. Started off weaponless. This is definitely a lot more horror and stealth than the main story, which I know some people might not be into that, but as a big horror fan, I thought this was really, really cool.
Help!
Hey!
No! Not the light! Not the light!
Hold on. I'm gonna find a way. Lock from the inside. Maybe there's another way in.
Not the light, he said. I'm pretty sure we have to go through the vent. Again, the guy was faceless. I'm not your guy, buddy. I'm not your buddy, friend.
Please. No.
Your
No!
body was
She's so cool. Something tells me he didn't make it. Not ignoring the legs on the floor. The just legs on the floor. She didn't leave anything else.
Oh, shit. What could have done this?
We saw what did this. Let's not pretend we didn't see the leggies go by. The legsies. We go through here now?
I'm afraid that the fragile mental states of the subjects are limiting our studies. Mobius wants us to move past Beacon patients and onto more stable people. They want to get STEM closer to its intended use. Would they see the world in the same way? Would a sane mind weather the psychically draining experience? I had that dream again. I entered the STEM myself.
Interesting. That was Jimenez. Oh. Do I have to? I do. Well, thank you for that. Should I be avoiding the bodies on the ground? Seems like... Oh, no.
Over here!
square safes. 5, 3, and then we got 6 and 0. No, 6 and 2, sorry. They would probably start the most bloody and end at the least. Okay, letter scrap. Number 1. Am I supposed to be able to read that? What was the point of that? Okay, well. We got places to hide. Why did we come in here? Oh, there. I mean, other than trying to get away from the haunted. I hear you. I love the way she crouches like that. When she looks scared, but too, she also is like keeping herself out of sight. I saw a vent down the hall, so I'm assuming I need to go there. I want to say I've played through this like 3 times or so. Okay. What you doing? Yeah, I'm sure we're trying to get through here. I mean, it's there, obviously, right? Now, I know the phone's purpose is to distract. I don't think we need anything in the next room. I got my trusty Collectible guide here for this, which I will share in the description. It doesn't say anything about this room as far as I can see. Just wanna make sure there's not another one over here. We can't get out of there, right? Yeah, that looks blocked. Okay, let's go through here. Ooh. Those kind of shades and all that. Office key card. This key card belonged to one of the Mobius staff. It appears to have the blood of its previous owner on it. My head just got really itchy from that. Oh man, my head got so itchy from that. It still is. It's not going away. Is she still here? I don't see her. My face is still feeling it. I hear her. Oh god.
Agent status terminated. Authorization invalid.
What? Terminated? Maybe I can force it open with the computer.
Was she not just behind me?
Analyzing data.
Oh. Oh.
That thing used its light.
I'm not saying I was into that, but she had some nice legs. I didn't say that. Oh man, I'm like sitting here terrified of her, and that's what runs through my mind afterwards. That looks familiar. That was the glass box, the saw box from the main story. That was chapter 5, which I'm actually like I just posted literally before I started this. A little bit.
If this is activated, you'll hear a high-pitched noise.
Oh, we heard that.
From then, we can't do anything to help.
What's gonna happen to me?
All I can say is that it'll be unsettling, but Leslie will be in there with you. You'll need to find him.
This is from before. Leslie, is he really here?
We heard that noise he was talking about when we were in the ambulance, or not in the ambulance, in the police car. when we were on our way to the hospital. At least I'm assuming that's when it officially started. She did not seem affected by it at all when we were in there.
Leslie is here. Okay, I gotta get to him before anything else does.
Okay, so our orders were to take him alive, right? They want him back, is what it sounded like. But if you recall, what chapter was it? The one where we were outside. I want to say it was the one before the subway. So like the third from final chapter, that'd be chapter 13 or something like that. When we were down on the playground, she said she had her orders to Sebastian, but she was pointing her gun at Leslie. That's an oxymoron, right? Or a paradox, one or the other. One of my... Which... is it... I don't know what word I'm trying to think of there. Okay, don't listen to me. One or the other is working in my mind. What's going on up there? There's somebody standing at the top of the stairs. What? If I get up, are you gonna... What are you doing there? Are you supposed to exist? This is a safe spot. What was that? I thought that was a haunted. Was that like something else? Was it a glitch? Okay, I think we have a collectible ahead of us somewhere. Oh, there was totally somebody there. I wonder if... That looked like they were in different clothes, though. Maybe that's who I saw. Okay, I think our collectible is here in this room. Okay, that guy's gone. There we are. I can see the safe. Alright. Alright, so we got a series of numbers. Two, 3, 2, 1. My mind is kind of... Oh, no, there's another one. 15. 2, 3, 2, 1, 15. Let's try them in that order. 15. I'll check out the colors if that doesn't work. It does not work. So 15 is yellow. 21 is red. 23 is blue. Which would make that 21, 23, 15. Letter scrap 2 again, cannot read it. Maybe I need to check those out in my inventory, or maybe it's kind of like the map where you piece it together. I don't remember, to be honest. Our next collectible is a required one, so... I have a feeling that's alive. We know there's a duder in here. So I see Chloe's business suit guy here and jacketless over here. All right. Okay. So I don't know if it comes all the way over here or not. Research room keycard. This keycard allows access to yet another part of the facility. Oh. I did not expect that. Where's the phone? Oh, it's literally right in front of me. I can still use a bottle to my advantage here. Where's the doors right there? Oh, there it is. Okay. That worked. Figured the vents would be a better place to go either way. Not seeing anybody.
Don't you ever forget. You're one of us now.
I like, oh, hey. Are we just recreating this part? I know it's the, what do you call it? The lobotomy tool. I can't think of if it has a lobotomy needle, I guess. I don't remember if you see that symbol that much in the main story.
The air feels so heavy in here.
Interesting. What does that mean?
After months of secrets, subterfuge, and indoctrination, they brought me into their fold. This place is elaborate, to say the least. Despite the modernistic visage, the research they have been doing here seems to date back to over a century ago. This place has history, and from what I can grasp, this facility is only one branch of many. Institutions, powerful families, their reach seems grand, and therefore the possibilities for me seem equally as rich. Clearly, my own unique methods at Beacon have piqued their interest, and I am most grateful for the opportunity.
Visage?
Most of what the researchers have been working on, however, seems archaic by today's standards. They told me budget is of no concern. Results are the only thing that matter. Juggling duties here and at the hospital seems manageable, but Reuben, comparatively insignificant, but even at his young age, his studies are remarkable. Perhaps one day he will even assist me with my work here.
Or Visage. So he's talking about how he came to essentially get involved with Mobius, it sounds like. And then this is before Ruvik was grown up. I'm assuming he met Ruvik after he was burned.
This is not a negotiation, Dr. Jimenez. We are expected to reach a solution, hence the founding of this facility.
I understand that, and I appreciate the time you've given me.
Time has a limit, and we're approaching that point. If you've outspent your usefulness, we will need to find someone more suitable.
Let's not be so hasty. I've done tests with our visual diagnosis, and there is something I must speak to you about. Please, come with me. The projector is in the next room.
So similar storytelling to the Victoriano estate, I guess. And a few other moments in the story. That was quite a comment there. That's how we got to know Ruvik's story. Ooh, oh, I should have gone around. That was Ruvik, wasn't it? Probably giving me a creepy look. The way he's known to do.
It's my hypothesis that we haven't succeeded because so far we've only been using visuals, audio stimuli, passive influence, even on my patients with limited mental capacity. This method is rejected by the user. If we are to accomplish what we intend, we will need to refocus. We need direct access.
And what do you propose?
It's, how shall I say, a pet project of sorts. A mechochemical process. With it, we should be able to have a direct influence on the individual, potentially even access their subconscious. I have the data in the next room. Let me show you.
That video. I remember they showed me that when I was brought here.
So I'm curious now. I'm trying to recall some of this and connect to what we learned. This just imagery. That's the terminal, I believe. Now you can see the pods. So the bathtub type setup, and we already knew the thing was called STEM. I'm assuming that's either in like a view from the top, or those big view from the top looking down on the pods, because you can see there's people in them, and that giant thing on top. I don't know if there's something here I'm really overlooking, but and then the pod itself. The first time we ran into, so I keep bringing us back to inner recesses because I do believe that's around where this is occurring, which would go back to the idea that we already did get into the crash, and afterwards we were brought back to our origins, which means inner recesses. I think one of the questions I had is where we were in that, and I think that could be this area, sort of.
This research here, this is exactly what we've been looking for. I call it STEM. I'm sure you and your superiors will find this most satisfactory.
You mentioned the design was from a pupil of yours. In that case, where do you fit in?
He is an unstable individual. Perhaps it is better that I continue to be the one to contact in this situation.
I'd like you to bring this man in. You should all be able to have a productive conversation. What did you say his name was?
Ruben Victoriano.
Interesting. Uh-oh. Oh, that's creepy. Oh, it said my name. This is kind of cool. Location and all that. Ooh, there's somebody in there. Is that? I think that's Laura. Oh God. That made me itchy. This whole game is making me itchy. Joseph.
I haven't been feeling well, but look, let's just get out of here. There's something wrong with this place.
That's where Leslie was before. And now those two, where are they headed?
Why so aggressive with them? Come on.
Agent status terminated. Please contact biometrics for reauthentication.
Alright. Biometrics. So why is our status terminated? That is the question.